I'm sorry. Oh? Are we live now? This is a little awkward because I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while. I think we're live now. Yes, we're live. Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna need to switch over to YouTube Studio now on the laptop. Overlay not working. That's to be expected. I don't have any overlays for YouTube. I tried making some, but it didn't seem to work properly for some reason. So I gave up on it. Plus I haven't found any properly working overlay generator thingies. So I just didn't do anything with them. Well, anyway, here we are on the land of the YouTube. It'd be hilarious if any of the other 700 subscribers showed up now and were like, holy shit. Probably won't happen. I wouldn't be too surprised. No data. Is this true? No, I think YouTube is just wrong. Maybe it thinks there's no data coming through because the screen isn't moving. Well, I can see the preview is running fine. I assume the stream is still live. Ah, now it says excellent connection. Yeah. The thing with the overlays is a little annoying. I'm pretty sure there's a way to make it without it being annoying. I've seen some people do this with their like overlays, where they build the stream overlay around YouTube's chat window so that they don't need to use specific overlays or other things. They can just have the YouTube chat window integrated into the graphics on the screen, and it looks perfectly fine. It doesn't need to be special. Well, anyway, wouldn't want to disappoint our friends on YouTube, because I did say that we're apparently playing a Silent Hill game here. Well, we are. But there's always a twist. I hope you have come to appreciate this. There's always a twist. First things first though, let me find the emulator. I hope I can still find it, because I don't remember where I put it last time. There's always a twist. Ah, there you are. This is just the thing I was looking for. There it is. Is it here? I think this is it. Nah, this is a different pack. Where did I put that one? Other pack then. Is it here? Yeah, there it is. Just need to check if this is the correct file. Uh-oh. Might not be the correct file. It didn't look quite right. Press enter key. Yeah, that's not the right file. Whoops. Hold on. Gotta fix this. I get the wrong one. Well, I suppose it depends on your perspective, which one is the correct one or not. But for the purposes of this stream, this is not the correct Silent Hill 2. Where the fuck did I put it? I guess it's not here. I like how there's a key saying departure. Oh shit, Alex, hello. You're not playing Silent Hill Mobile, are you? Come on. Don't be like that. I wouldn't do you dirty like that. Well, maybe I would. Let's see. This type of file could hurt your computer. Alright, let me switch views. Sorry, I was fucking around on a different screen. I forgot to change the screens. Don't mind this. This is not the correct file. This is not the one. I'm hoping it's this one. Did I crash the emulator? Yes, I crashed it. Good job. I'm very good at this. I think it's on now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I wanted. So, no, this isn't Silent Hill Mobile. This is Silent Hill Mobile 2. Or Silent Hill 2 Mobile. So, you know, we're not quite wrong. And they're not quite right either. Which one is my continue button? Ah, there we go. There's music coming out of this. There's actual music coming out of this. I mean, it's a little on the quiet side. You might not have heard it. I may need to pull up the audio level a little. If it decides to play the music again. Let's see, can I restart it? Yes. So the story, as far as I remember, this is still a work in progress from my latest review, actually. I've been trying to make this video, been trying to make a video about this for some time, but real life kept getting in the way. As far as I remember, this is made not by Konami, actually. This is made by a Swedish company called Game Federation AB. And Konami just has her name plastered as publishers. Like the publishers and I think directors or something like that. Yeah, here it says Game Federation Studio AB developers. So it wasn't even Konami working on it. I love this. This is beautiful. Fucking bastards. Vendor Konami. But yeah, it's a Swedish company that was contracted by Konami to make 3 of these games. To the best of my understanding. I don't know if they were specifically told you gotta make 3 games, or was the first game just that much better, that much more successful than I thought it was, that it warranted a sequel. I have no idea. But surprisingly, there are already changes in this game from the first game that are improvements. Like, this is legitimately a pretty good game. It's not great as far as Silent Hill games are concerned, but it's a start in the right direction. I mean, the story is still bonkers bullshit nonsense, so you got me there. It is pretty funny that the first person you hear from in this game is a Karen telling you not to do something. Like, you just can't get this made up. I'm sorry, Lucas, but I don't want you to get the wrong impression, which is why I'm going to shoot you right now. I will take care of you. You are so special. Uh-oh. Close your eyes. When people say close your eyes, it's not a good thing. I think this game's gonna be mostly silent, so I'm gonna turn the music back on. Now, surprisingly, the source for this game is no longer Mobiles24. I think they're starting to purge their database, because the Silent Hill games do not seem to appear on there anymore. However, you can still find this on the admittedly a little out-of-date website called dedomil.net, and they have a lot of games. It's actually a little surprising how many games they have still archived on this. And I like how they say Nokia games, Sony Ericsson games, Motorola games, Alcatel games. But it's all the same bullshit. You can choose by resolution as well, which is neat. Tennis Pro 2020? Is this what I think it is? Game's characteristics and screenshots may vary according to the model of your phone. Yeah, that's always been a thing. Anyway, so I assume you guys are either watching or listening and doing other things. I just want you to be aware of this. You don't need to do anything, but I believe if YouTube doesn't detect you in some way as looking at the screen, it doesn't count you as a viewer. Even if you are chatting, because right now it says there's nobody at all watching. But I know that someone was there, because, I mean, people are talking. And frankly, I don't care if it doesn't say that there's anyone watching, because if people are talking, that's good enough. And frankly, this is a lot better than Twitch's lies and deceit when it says 8 people have watched your stream, but only 1 person was ever talking. I'd rather take 0 with tangible evidence over an 8 with no evidence. Also, I just clicked outside of the game. So anyway, this is Silent Hill 2, the mobile game. This looks old. Nice. Very descriptive description. Old. It's a locker. It's a bench used for sitting down. Admittedly, the one thing that's the mobile Silent Hill games had going for them was the graphics. Because I think they used crunched down PNGs for these. The first game definitely used crunched down PNGs if the memory scanning console was to be believed. And I think that's pretty interesting. Not sure why they chose PNGs, because that's more memory wasted. They could have gotten the same effect with JPEGs. But the graphics are pretty cool. Also, they now have a feature where if you press 0, you activate this kind of faster moving mode, where instead of having to move your cursor all the way to the side and then press 5, you can just press the directions and then you go to that direction right away, like you would in a normal game. I like that. There's a text carved into the frame. It says, "This is the path to God." Can I look at the picture? Ah, here we go. Well, I mean, sure. It is a staircase to heaven, so if we assume God lives in heaven, then sure. Wouldn't it be some shit if God never actually lived in heaven? Heaven was just like a separate place that he made to keep people he doesn't want to talk to but has no justification to send to hell. It's locked. Portable non-graphics? Oh yeah, so this is the goal of the whole game. We gotta open this door. It has 3 locks. A combination, a rusty key thing, and some key for a padlock. Obviously, whoever don't want us to go in there really don't want us to go in there. But not my fucking problem. I gotta get in there. Is this a map? Oh, it's a map. I need the map. This is... oh. There's something about the way this game looks. And the first game, for that matter, it just kind of has this creepy vibe going for it. And that's the part I dig the most about the graphics. Even though sometimes it can be very crunched. Does this game have the dog ending? No. I mean, you have to remember that this is not made by Konami. So you don't need to expect anything that Konami would actually have. It's a staircase. I'm sorry if the flashing gets on your nerves, but there's not a whole lot I can do about this. Is this game for S60 or UIQ or Java? I think this is Java specifically. Nothing happens. No, that doesn't seem to work. Well, the file I downloaded for this is a .jar, so I assume this is a Java game. I can't open it. It's stuck somehow. So it's a door to the patient room. How does he know? There are no signs. It's locked. It's another one of these. Oops. I suppose one thing I could do for you is let you know when I'm about to walk out. So you can be aware when to close your eyes, so you don't have to look at the flashing screen, if that helps. For whatever reason, this game just doesn't have a lot of sound. What is a doll doing here? What is a doll doing here? It's not a creepy doll this time. I don't know what to do with it. You open it. Door. What do you mean open the dryer? What the fuck? I don't think there's anything else to do here. You know, I'm just gonna use a cursor to walk around because the flashing is actually starting to irritate me too. Besides, it happens often enough. Okay, that's just the lift. Did I try this door? It's locked from the inside, yes. I think I need to access one of the lockers. What? How did I get back here again? This isn't the locker room. Now, if I remember correctly, this version of the game does not have a spooky jump scare that asks if you want to play the game. Like the first game. That's such a bizarre thing, though. Like, do you remember that from the review, if you watched it? It doesn't look very clean even after being inside the washing machine. If you don't remember it, I'll explain it to you. Steel pipe. Oh, that's a weapon you can use in this game. This game has a melee weapon. Basically, one of the big hurdles for reviewing the first Silent Hill mobile was not even being able to play it because it would continuously lock up after some time saying missing content. And there was just no explanation for it. I tried using like a console thing to see what's going on there. But I actually don't remember how you're supposed to draw this, by the way, so I'm just kind of bullshitting. But yeah, basically it was just constantly crashing at certain points. It was completely random that it would decide to lock up, but every time it did, it would just throw a message, missing content, and the console would say that it would lock up trying to load some kind of an image. I think it was just trying to load a graphic. You made a meme video afterwards on how the game was trolling you. Yeah. It was kind of like a gimmick for the Let's Plays at one point, where if something was glitching out too hard, I put up a missing content sign. But eventually I found a version of the game that didn't have this problem, and I'm like, okay, I have to record the footage now because it might not work later. Because I had this problem actually with another version of the same game. Like my original version, it worked one time only, and then it started bugging out and somehow bugging all the other files out of the same game. It was so bizarre. Like, no matter where I got the file from, it was bugged. Except this one file from some Russian source. It worked just fine, but at one point, this fucking screen appears with the creepy doll just plastered in a tile set. And there's some Russian text asking something. And I'm legit creeped out because it looks straight up like a ransomware. And I'm thinking, oh fuck. I got jebaited. I got the fucking Silent Hill mobile ransomware. What the fuck is it saying? What is it asking me? I pull out the Google Translate app on the phone, and the translation roughly just said, "Do you want to continue playing this game, yes or no?" And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Of course I want to continue playing. I got the game to play it, not to look at it. It was such a genuine what the fuck moment. It was so crazy to me. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh yeah, another funny thing. There is a walkthrough for this game. No, legit, it's like Russian ransomware. It really felt like it. I could probably pull it up right now. We haven't made any significant progress here, so you know what? Fuck it. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick. I think you're gonna like this because this is hilarious. Okay, the emulator is up. It might not show up on the screen, or it might. I see what it is. Okay, mobile games, Silent Hill mode. No, this is probably not the correct file either. Sorry, my fucking Silent Hill files are all over the place. It was seriously such a fucking mess to get that thing going. I might not even find this fucking file anymore. I'll try to dig it up. This may take me a minute though, cause this was such a pain in the dick. I remember this was a colossal waste of my weekend to find this fucking one version of the game to make it work. There's a good chance I moved this file to some storage archive that I had. Because me being a bit of a cunt, not wanting to delete files, I don't need them anymore. I usually keep files somewhere stored on the computer, and then later on it becomes a complete disaster to find them. Oh yeah, I am aware. A lot of people have told me about this, even though I don't have a history of enjoying or playing Silent Hill games. So I'm not entirely sure where that comes from. But I've been told. I don't really know how to feel about it. Okay, this by the way isn't the game that I'm thinking of. This is just Silent Hill 3, by the way. You know, to show you that it exists. But this isn't the file, sorry. I already had this fucking Silent Hill Mobile 2 file. I figured as much. Anyway. I don't know how to feel about all of these fucking remakes being made. On one hand, I don't like them. Because I feel it's just lazy. But on the other hand, I guess it's a good idea to remake all these older games to run on modern systems, but I feel it's only worthwhile if you can make them work properly, like how they used to work. Suspend? Can I just drag this into the thing? Let's see. This might be the one I'm thinking of. Well, it is the first Silent Hill game. But I don't remember if this is the one with the weird fucking thing. Yeah, that one. That's the image they use for this fucking thing. I'll see if I can trigger this thing to pop up. It just happens at random at some point in the game, so basically I need to play this game for a bit. This puzzle is such junk. It has no rhyme or reason. Yeah, I was just walking through one of these corridors and then it fucking jumps me. And I'm like, what the hell? Alright, so this is where I would need to find I think either a key or like a pair of pliers to cut the... There it is! That's the one. That's the screen. This popped up out of fucking nowhere when I was recording the footage. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was shitting my pants. Like, isn't this fucking scary? Like, you can't not think that this is fucking scary. Because it just comes out of fucking nowhere. You're just walking around and suddenly this happens. Let me get the fucking Google Lens thing. Alright, it's trying to do a live translation, but so far it's not doing too good. I think I need to update the database. Ah, that downloads a offline translation file. No, I don't need that. It's some weird kind of Russian because it has a hard time translating. Like right now it's not even translating the file. Come on. No, that's not a translation. I swear the fucking Google camera translator was so much better at this. Now it's just kind of broken. It's taking a really long time to translate. And it's not doing a good job. Select all. Yeah, here we go. So I got the translation roughly. It says, wants to get full game without limits. Yes or no? And you press 1 and the game just continues. I should have tried to say no. Like, let's try that again. So yeah, just Google Translator just says... Yeah. Just says that. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, I wanna see what happens if you say no. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't do that for the review. Yeah, I think the Google Translate app now uses the Google Lens thing, and it doesn't seem to be working very well. Before it had that, I think it worked better, because I was getting live translations. Now see, it doesn't go into the rooms. It goes into the rooms but nothing gets triggered. I think it's because that message is on a timer. Or maybe it needs me to... Yeah, now... Okay, yeah, it is on a timer. So if I press 3, if I press no... Well, then it still keeps playing. So what the hell was the point of that? So even if you don't want to play the game without limits, it just keeps going anyway. That's Russian programming for you. Oh, I see. So if you say no, it'll just keep asking you. What the fuck? Is this to troll people who can't read Russian for whatever reason? Like, here you go, have a jump scare every few minutes. That's so bizarre. Is it gonna pop up again in a few minutes? As I'm just walking around. I'm curious. Oh! The message is different! That's not the same text. Okay. I'm curious. What does this say? Demo version expired. What? What are you saying? Want to get full game without limits? Demo? What demo? Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. So if you ignore it, it just... Well, now it just gets more interesting. How many times can I ignore its request to play the game before it just locks me out? Меня зовут Бен. Это сука, блядь. I remember how in the first attempt I even tried playing the Russian version of this game, and it was also bugged with a missing content glitch. That was so funny. Wait, I think I can just stand here for a while. Imagine you had this version of the game on your phone. You just walked away for a couple minutes, like to take a piss or something, and you came back to the fucking jump scare screen. It'd be like, what the fuck? Did somebody hijack my phone? The Russian hackers hijacked my phone. Actually, do I even need to walk around for that thing to come up? Is the page called Dedomil or Mobiles24? Oh, you don't even need to... You don't even need to play the game. It actually comes up on its own. Okay, let's keep saying no. Oh, to download. Yeah, that's to be expected. This is gonna be pretty much abandonware at this point. My recommendations for the sources of these kind of games right now would be either Mobiles24 or Dedomil. Because I haven't had any issues with him so far. Though I think Mobiles24 may require a registration, whereas Dedomil does not. So the first two times it doesn't. No, I'll spell it out for you. It's I think it was like this. Did it send a message? Yes. Yeah, here we go. It was like this. But yeah, for the first few times, it just gives you the same message. Then the third time, it's like, your demo has expired. Do you want to get the full game? And if you say no, it closes the game! Ah! It just closed itself. Ah! That's amazing. I wonder how this would look like on an actual phone. I mean, what can I even say to this? This is amazing. Fuck it, I don't really want to play the Silent Hill mobile game. What other games do I have? I mean, it's safe to say that even if it is a better game, Silent Hill Mobile 2 is still kind of shit, so you're not missing out. It is better, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Are you kidding me? I'm getting hiccups? Okay, I don't think I am. Well, I would like to play some kind of a spook game. I don't really have any spook games on the phone. I have Darkest Fear 2 and 3 and the first one. Those are nice spook games. But they're not really focused on being spook games. They're more focused on just being puzzle games with spooks. I mean, if you want the spookiest games of them all out there, then you probably want to play Oktoberfest or Poor Manager. Not that spooky. You know what? We could play Darkest Fear. I know people are still looking for that shit. Can I change the game's title while live? Let me see that. Oh, I can. Yeah, you can still find Darkest Fear, the 2005 game, which I believe is the first one? But the other ones don't pop up. Fair enough, I guess. Anyway. It's actually better if I don't finish playing the Silent Hill 2 mobile game, because, you know, I intend to make that into a video of its own, so I should probably just save that for whenever that video is done. Anyway, before we get down to this, I'll just take a quick piss. Okay, sorry to keep you waiting. You know, you can't say no to a busy bladder. Okay, in a couple of hours I will be officially awake for 24 hours. It's probably not a good thing, but you know, that's just how it be sometimes. Dude, what the fuck? Oh yeah, how do I get the link to this stream actually? 24 hours? Why? Well, it wasn't by choice. If if that's what you meant to ask. Yesterday I woke up after sleeping all day at like fucking 9:30, I think it was 9:30 in the evening. I don't know why I slept that long, but yeah. And I've been awake since then. Now, mainly I was staying up this long just to reset my sleep schedule, because sleeping all day and only being awake at night is kind of lame. As I'm sure you understand. So, yeah. Oh, this is the funniest bit. You see, you saw who's the developer of this game? Let's see. Alright, it only works with the D-pad here. Copyright 2005 by Rovio Mobile. A game developed and published by Rovio Mobile Limited. And designer is Lauri Contori. I have a direct contact to Lauri Contori, actually, the designer of this game. And I believe he's still active and eager to do a interview on just things that happened in the company and in this game. I have not gotten back to him yet, though, because he wanted to preview the interview questions, and I haven't had those ready. I need to get that sorted, because I would love to interview him, actually. Oh, and another good thing about this game is that it actually has music that doesn't... I should probably reload my thing here. Yeah, let me do that real quick. I think we're back to live. I think I need to refresh this thing as well. Yeah, my internet just cut out for a second. I don't know what was that all about.
Discord.
Thank you, Discord. Thank you for announcing yourself. Why was it? Whatever. Interesting. Yeah, it was just my side. It was randomly disconnecting for some reason. I don't know why. But we should be back now. I think we are back. I don't see any more disconnections. Of course, fucking laptop is not reconnecting. Oh, laptop is entirely disconnected. Lovely. Cool. Well, that's what I get for having a laptop with no LAN connection. Anyway, look at the book. Cool. So I assume I got the Russian Silent Hill mobile ransomware. They warned me 3 times. Get the full game. I didn't listen to them. I should have fucking listened, huh? Okay, I think everything is back to normal now. I don't know about the delays, that could be a thing from your side, because I'm not seeing any dropped frames or anything. Everything's going steady now. But yeah, now the laptop is back to being connected as well. So now I can talk about the game. So Darkest Fear is a horror puzzle game, and for the first game, the goal primarily is to find your daughter in this hospital, which is overrun with monsters. The monsters are highly sensitive to any source of light. No idea why it's like this, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that light is a tool you have to use to solve the puzzles, if you can call them like that. It's not really heavy on the puzzles. The main puzzle really is just how to get to the exit without getting chomped, because you have limited light sources. And in this game's case, you also want to save patients that are trapped in the dark. Now if you have something like a lantern, this is no problem at all, because the lantern produces an area of light around you. So the only way you could get chomped now is if you purposefully dropped it. But later on there will be flashlights, for example, and they only produce a beam of light, and they cannot light anything from behind. So that needs to be taken into account. The monster design is pretty cool because it's all these weird mutated looking humans. But I just find the premise of this kind of cool. It's a spooky hospital which experimented on humans for the sake of developing new cures for like specific kind of diseases. I think in this game's case in particular, the reason your daughter is in the hospital is to try to cure autism. Which, as we all now know, is not something you cure, quote unquote. But it's pretty funny in hindsight. So yeah, now you have the flashlight. It only produces a beam of light. And this whole fucking thing with the cure for autism, it just makes the whole premise of the game more ridiculous. Because now it's like, okay, my daughter has autism and there's monsters being created to cure her autism. And they are afraid of light. Things get more complicated in the later games, but this first one, it's alright. It's nothing special. Autism? Yeah, you can show this message. This is fine. C#. Oh. That's a different account. If I remember correctly, in this level you actually have to... Yeah. YouTube did block this. If I remember right, in this level you actually have to kill one of the monsters with light to get a key. But the thing is, they can teleport through the dark as far as I know, because sometimes they just straight up vanish from spots where they shouldn't be able to get out. need a key to open this door. Somebody just ran past me right there. So I remember somebody was trying to make like a spiritual successor to this game, and there was also someone making a iOS version of this particular game. I wonder what happened to that guy. I wonder if he made his game. I wonder if the iOS version was actually made. Yeah, sometimes you'll just have to take hits, it's no big deal though. Also, the graphics for the cutscenes are... well, they're great, because for the phone games, they're extra spooky. They got that good black and white atmosphere going for them. Some of the cutscenes are actually pretty scary for like little kids. You know, the people who would be playing this kind of thing back in the day. Oh yeah, whoever wrote the story for this, they didn't really know what autism is. Because they say that this guy's daughter doesn't recognize people's faces, so it must be autism. I don't think so. Maybe it has some relation, but as far as I know, they're not related. That's two different things. It's two different mental conditions. And one's inability to recognize faces is not considered as a debilitating mental illness. Autism is a bacteria that you cure by drinking soup. Well, I mean, I did cure my autism by making some delicious soup one day. So I think you got a point there. Oi, don't cut me, bro. Guidelines to feed patients. Drugs. Oh, disconnected again? Fucking Virgin Media is screwing with me. Stop it. Please. Is it really gonna drop frames on this? Come on, man. It's a phone game. You can't drop frames on a phone game. It has no frames. No, don't be like this. What, is the weather really that bad outside that the fucking connection is dropping? I can't believe this shit. Ow, I got cut. Ow. Yeah, expect some dropouts in the connection every now and then. It just keeps happening. I think Zomboid can't be blamed. Yeah, I didn't really think it was Zomboid, to be honest. This really does stink like Virgin Media's nonsense. They charge big money for this kind of shit. Ugh. How about they fix their fucking connection first? Bastards. But yeah, I need to finish writing all of my questions to Lowry and then hit him up for that interview. I think it would be pretty interesting. One thing that YouTube comments did not help with is that they didn't send me any notifications of people asking him questions in the comments of some of the older Darkest Fear videos, right? And he's been answering a whole bunch of questions to people. So I don't know what the fuck was that all about. Like, why didn't it say anything? You must be Thomas. I have a message from your wife. It's about Helen. Yes, when you find her, take her right away to a safe place on the bottom floor. Did we start at the fucking top floor? Oh, I think this is a... No, never mind. This is not a boss fight. I remember this cutscene kind of creeping me out the first time I saw it, because it's like a fucking grandma hugging a monster that used to be one of her sons. I always thought this was a little creepy looking. It still kind of is. But yeah, I wanted you to pay attention to who made this game, because I got some funny news for you. Let me see if I can pull this up. Oh, they made something, alright. You're gonna love this bit. Let me switch views to Chrome for a moment. Guess what they made? Oh, sorry, it's no longer detecting the correct Java screen. Oh, I mean Chrome screen, hold on. Guess what they made? I'm not making this up! Their logo is right there! It's unbelievable! We made a whole trilogy of horror games and then just 180 to Angry Birds! What?! That's the main reason I want to do this interview with Lowry. I want to find out how they got to this point. Like, what kind of fucking Swami Wildlands magic ritual happened for them to turn from this to Angry Birds? Because that's just straight up ridiculous. Like, how do you explain this? I find it very funny. Like, every time it just fucks me up. Like, how? How did they get here? It's like if Valve started making porn games. Just straight up ridiculous. Oh, it just fucks me up. What can I say? From what I've seen, Lowry was pretty cool in the comments. I really want to hit him up. He wanted to do like a live chat actually, so it'd be pretty fun to talk to him. I just hope I can understand him through the accent, whatever it may be. Because that would be pretty embarrassing. I'm sure I can. I mean, I've lived in England long enough. Patient is stuck inside. The object is blocking the exit. It's just a mirror, don't worry about it. Guardians of Crusade. It sounds familiar to me. But I know I haven't played this particular game. Maybe I played something similar to it. I can't quite remember. Oh boy, well, I'm gonna need this fucking lantern. They are the devs of Senran Kagura and Hyperdimension. Don't mention anime booba games too loudly. You might summon Shibo by accident. He bought himself a booba cup and he got stuck in the customs. And he's got it now. That was so funny to me. Like, the customs took his booba cup for a good couple of weeks or something. Level objective not completed. Oh. There you are. How'd he survive in the dark all this time? Yeah, he bought one of those, like, drinking cups with boobs printed on it. Oh, I think this is the boss fight. Yeah, okay. Use the light to kill the monster. This one is a fairly straightforward boss fight. You just have to sneak up to it and shove some torches into its face. You preferably want to use boxes to block its shit. The fun thing about this boss fight is that you don't need to worry about monsters lurking in the dark, because apparently they all got scared off by this thing. This is also like the only level in the game where the game lags. Yeah, this game. Lagging. It's incredible. But it's true. It is steadily dropping a frame or two every few seconds. It's a lot like 2D Silent Hill. It kinda has that vibe, yeah. Alright, here we go. I popped him. Popped him like a zit. I think we're good now. Oh, I think I'm still dropping a frame on the emulator itself. Yeah, the emulator's lagging. What the fuck? No, this is not good. Oh, yeah, the emulator is lagging. This is amazing. I forgot that the mirror takes priority over the lantern. I could probably fix this if I reset the emulator. Let me do that real quick. That boss fight fucks up the emulator for some reason. We can do stolen in 60 seconds later. As in, not today later. And yeah, there was the logo. Rovio. Oh, that fucks with me so hard. My personal favorite of these phone games is actually an RPG, like it's an action RPG called Heroes Lore. From what I understand, it was very popular because it's gathered a lot of attention, and it must have sold pretty well too, because there's multiple sequels. It's like a whole series. I just don't remember if it's all mobile games. I know the first one was a mobile game, and that's essentially the only one I played. It was left off on a cliffhanger ending too, which was a bit of a shame, but you know, what can you do? I like the mechanics in that game in particular. They were very fun. Maybe we'll play that some other time as well, because it's a good game. It is pretty lengthy though, because you're expected to grind in that game a little bit. Can I get my lantern? Wait, didn't they have a lantern in that room? No, just another mirror. Fucking mirrors, how do they work? Wait. You found a key. I don't want no stinking key. I want a patient. Found another fucking key, damn it. That's funny you mention Rage 2 actually, because I have not heard anyone say anything about it ever since it came out. It just appeared and disappeared one day. Kinda like Horizon Forbidden West. That one was a particularly funny instance to me, because it came out at possibly the worst time ever. Right in front of Elden Ring's release. Ah, this is the level where you gotta kill a monster, and I did. I did exactly that. Instantly. But yeah, I haven't heard much of talk about Horizon Forbidden West. I haven't heard much about Rage 2. People just don't talk a lot about these games anymore. True. Another thing about it was just that it had a lot more hype. Sorry, I was yawning earlier. But yeah, Elden Ring just has so much more hype to it, or at least it had so much more hype to it than Horizon. Not that Horizon is a bad game in particular, I heard it's pretty good. I haven't played it myself. But I assume it's pretty alright. Yeah, exclusivity never really helps anything, does it? I don't know why they insist on that. It's like, they gotta know that it doesn't work quite as well as it would to be non-exclusive, to be on pretty much every platform, to be a sellout. I mean, nowadays when people talk about Elden Ring, it seems to be mostly negative. I don't really agree with their sentiment. I think Elden Ring is fine. It's alright. I don't hate it. I can kind of understand why other people would dislike it. I don't know, I don't have any strong opinions about it. It's a game. Not much else to say about it. It's a game. still play Elden Ring every now and then. I've been doing a little playthrough of it actually. With a mod. Bro, I'm gonna need another flashlight for this? Nah, never mind. Level objective not completed? Oh, I didn't pick up the phone? Oh, here we go. No, I wasn't streaming it, I was just doing it by myself. I was playing with a mod called Elden Ring Reforged. It's supposed to rebalance the game and everything. It's alright. It does drive me a little bit insane sometimes, but that I think is pretty normal. We gotta come back to the co-op mode Elden Bing. I'm thinking if we do that... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the 24-hour no sleep is catching up now. If we're gonna be doing that, I think we should do it with a Reforged mod as well. Because it does a lot of neat things. Kind of hard to describe it all because we have like a whole dedicated site to explain all the changes. I guess the best way to describe it would be cinders for Elden Ring before they did dumb shit. The basic summary. And it's actually compatible with the co-op mod. One of the few mods out there that's actually compatible with co-op mod. Our drug does not work. There is an odd side effect. The skin of the test patients burns in the light. It also turns them into horrific Nosferatu monsters. But you know, all in the name of science, am I right, fellers? Yeah, taking that flashlight is dangerous even if I have that extra HP. I'd rather risk it with a mirror. Because a mirror is just another kind of flashlight. Great, but where's the patient? I'm looking for him so I can get more HP. Where are we? God damn it! Oh, stop hurting me, bro. Damn it! The fucker's not. I want my perfect progression. Yeah. Fine, I'll take the damn flashlight to it. Oh, that's not good. Man, I take a lot of damage. I might die. You died. Fucking loser. I like the third game in the series the best, actually. I can't really say why though. I mean, if you've seen the playthroughs, you probably know. But at this point, if you've seen them, you are way too dedicated of a fan. I should really do something with the Darkest Fear series. The third of what? Dark Souls? No, Darkest Fear. I mean, it's also true for Dark Souls, because I spent over 1,000 hours on that game. But that kind of goes without saying. I kind of want to just like do a proper like review or retrospective on this series or something. But I feel like that's gonna take a significant amount of effort from me. And right now, life's been just a little bit turbulent. I haven't been able to like dedicate a lot of time on just working on the videos. Primarily right now, the hurdle is just sitting down for long enough to finish the fucking scripts half the time. Really, that's the only thing that holds me back when I'm trying to make new videos. It's just I need to write a script, and writing a script, well, it takes some effort. Damn it, this fucking mirror. Why can't this motherfucker just enjoy his darkness in peace? For me, it's not even the whole part of writing the script, it's getting started with the fucking process. I don't know what it is, but I always have a hard time starting a writing project. But once I get into it, it's not a problem anymore. I kinda hate that. I wish I had a better way of just starting it. Maybe it's some kind of procrastination problem, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like it. I just don't know how to describe it. It's like something is mentally blocking me from just starting. But once I get over that block, it's no problem. I can do it. I can write anything. It just kind of bothers me. It's really annoying. Oh well. Need to activate a trigger to open this door. Piss. Frankly, I should be doing that as well. Oh. God damn it, these yawns are gonna be coming through all the time. I'm sorry. That's a 24-hour wakefulness bullshit. There's a small girl in the cage. What are you doing in the cage, silly? What are you doing in the cage, silly? Silly Billy. Wait, 1 out of 4? Where the hell are the rest? Oh, they're down there. Yeah, this is like the situation in SpongeBob where he takes like half a day to write the. Yeah, I have a bunch of scripts just sitting around either waiting to be started or waiting to be finished. Bro, I don't have enough light sources for this shit. Oh, what the fuck? I got him covered on that. Did I really not have any other light sources? Huh. I do remember being able to max out this room. Well, I can still get that guy. It's not a big problem. Oh, I know this corridor. I better turn around. I know that corridor. Yeah, this game is sneaky. They mentioned antidotes for a reason. I don't think it's actually possible to get all of them. Or if it is, I just straight up don't remember how you did it, because you only have 2 light sources and no windows. Like, you're not gonna make a track through here. With nothing. So, I think you're just meant to sacrifice something. Wait. Oh, piss bucket. I actually need that torch to be there. I completely forgot about that. Just wasted time for nothing. Time and life, actually. This may be a bug, actually. I don't remember which version of this I played on my phone. Chomp! I got bitten by a creature. Apparently this autism that everyone is infested with, or whatever it is. It's contagious. Ah, the emulator's having some issues again. Very cool. Can I just do this? The autistic bacteria jumps from host to host. Feels like it. I think this just started up an older version of Chemulator. I'm gonna need more soup. Yeah. Wait. Okay, no. That's too far. There we go. Yeah, I think the save for this is actually older. Because it's a different version of Chemulator, so it doesn't have that weird stuttering issue. So I remember not having that. think that's a problem with the new version, or at least the pretend new version. Because as far as I know, Chemulator is just not being updated. Kind of unfortunate, because besides it and 3J2AM, or ME I should say, whoops, there's really nothing in the market for mobile phone emulation. Is it flash flow required? Looks like it is. Well, your best bet right now for mobile game emulation right now is just whatever the fucking emulator's name is on Android, which I have. I've tried it on my phone, not on my phone, on my tablet some time ago, and it works. And it works surprisingly well, actually. Like, I was able to play a game on it. I don't remember which one it was, but I was able to play a game on it, and it worked well. It's just the problem that it was on Android, so it's a little inconvenient to run a phone game emulator on a glorified phone to play older phone games. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, you know? Especially if I want to record footage or something. It's just too many layers of abstraction. This is a little easier, but it's more guaranteed to be bugged. Key used. I found a pack of antidotes for you. Use these 2 drugs wisely. There will be situations where you'll have to make decisions. Yeah, thank you, game. Creepy girl. There was one really horrible female doctor. She always used to hit us, but now she's gone. Good. So there's multiple endings to this game, and it's specifically tied to your usage of the antidote. So, you know, you're infected. Helen, I think is the name of the daughter, is also infected. And who was the woman again? I think it was Nina. Well, Nina's child is also infected, but Nina doesn't have the autism specifically. Well, she wasn't here for autism. She was here for some kind of spinal tumor. And you know, they use the same medicine on them, because why not? A real smart idea. Whether you like it or not, you will be autistic. What does this open? What opens that? Oh, that's just lovely. Well, we have boxes, so that's good. This is where the lantern is very useful, because I can push the box through the darkness and nothing will happen to me. The canonical ending is the one where Nina's child does not survive, because Nina herself or her child never make another appearance again. So don't feel bad about skipping out on them. In fact, I never do, because if you disregard her pleas to feed the vaccine to her child, she just gets killed. The fucking child turns into like a monster and fucking slices her open. It's pretty crazy shit. Don't hurt me, monsters. Alright, if I can push this box hella fast, I can do good things. Nice. Oh, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, monsters. Hurting is not required. Alright, I'm nearly dead, but I should be good. Just put this here for now, so I can push the box. Now I can take this off. Actually, I need to get the torch on the other side. Yeah, that works. They don't let you do that in the future games. They don't let you clip through the fucking door with the box. Oh, I had other objects I could put there. Oh, well, I didn't need to glitch the game then, huh? Yeah, they don't let you do that in later games. In fact, they don't let you put anything between open doors, no matter if they're gonna stay open or not, because they know you're gonna try to glitch the game. They know you. They know you too well. Here you go. I have saved the kids. Now you must find the exit. Simple as. I think this game is nearly over. It's not terribly long. Helen is alive, but she's not here anymore. Cool. She ran away when a girl with a huge spine showed up. Man, I just love a woman with a huge spine. Ah, speaking of, there it is. Fucking spinal column just ends in some kind of a stinger. Use the antidote to save my sister. You're not canonical. I didn't even get to choose the fucking the fucking option this time around. It just happens. I think this is just the fault of this game's version in particular. But from what I recall, what you're supposed to do in this boss fight is just concentrate the beams of light in the middle and then lure Spine Girl over. I think the book there tells you to do that. And then she walks in the center, she just dies. Bzz, there we go. You're fucking dead, bro. How do you save someone with their spine sticking out their neck? Apparently that vaccine fixes the spine. Yeah. It just works, bro. So Nina is dead. Yeah. I mean, the game didn't even give me the option to save her. She just fucking straight up died. I think if you reset the save file, you get to make the decision again. But I always kill her off because she's not canonical. Fuck her. She don't matter. Hell, I think Helen is also killed off. But she is supposed to be canonical because she's kind of the reason why we're here in the first place. The series picks up on the puzzles a lot more later on. This first game is decidedly a simple puzzle game, but there's nothing wrong with that, you know? But if you're looking for some really good puzzles, this ain't it. It also doesn't help that it's kind of slow. They speed up the games later on in the series, thankfully. I found a medkit. Oh, well, I didn't need it. Until now. Some dude in the closet. You're free. Be gay, my child. And if you're looking for a real uh-oh. Yeah, there she is. There's Helen, your wife. And there's... No, sorry, I got that backwards. Helen is the daughter, Susan is the wife. Sorry. So, Susan is evil. And her motivation for being evil is... Helen doesn't recognize her as her mom. And she's just obsessed. There's no better reason to be obsessed with creating a monster virus than wanting your daughter to recognize your face, I guess. If you don't give Helen the antidote, she turns into some kind of giant spider monster thing. But anyway, before you give her the autism vaccine, she kills her mom. Thomas has put an end to this nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. After this perilous journey, my relationship with you has strengthened. Especially after seeing you rip my wife to shreds. It has strengthened significantly. I don't know how to feel about this. Enable sounds? Yes, please. But then they have a second game. Darkest Fear, Grim Oak. It is still made by the same dev. Wow, the volume just pumped up there. 5 years ago, Thomas and Helen Warden survived the horrendous events of the Grim Oak Hospital. Who the hell calls their hospital that? Yeah, the vaccine is just so good. It just cures everything. Except erectile dysfunction. That's what kept holding it back from its true potential. But yeah, it just cures everything. Please give autism vaccine. I only had 2 shots. Local monastery that financed hospital's human test took all of the patients to quarantine. Uh-oh. The citizens were told that they had a dangerous and contagious disease. Yesterday, the monastery informed that all of the patients had died of this disease. Now it has spread to the city of Grim Oak. People are terrified. Monks have told the citizens that they are developing an antidote for the disease. It already existed. The monks are telling lies. There was no weird disease in the hospital. They made human tests. Fuck off, Warden, you dumbass. Yeah, the music has improved. Then the bartender tells him, look, your fucking nonsense stories about monsters and tests, you gotta shut the hell up. Man, one of the prime Nintendo DS games I want to stream at some point is actually Orcs and Elves. City Center. First I gotta get out of this joint. Was that a dangerous dark monster? I have to stay in the light since the monsters are afraid of it. Yeah, see how much faster I walk? This is so much better. Hotel something something was one of them. One of the funniest Nintendo DS games that I know of, just on the name alone, because the game itself isn't anything funny in particular, it's just the name of it that's so hilarious to me. It's Touch Dictionary. And it's not that the word dictionary is funny. Oh no. It's the way the cover art is spelled. Because it has like an arrow or a finger pointing down and it says touch dick. It's amazing. Wait, did I just come out from that side? Oh yeah, I did. Well, I'm gonna need that magnet anyway. Walk towards the grating surrounded by the white target. There's a door key stuck under the grating. Press this button to see the list of collected items. Hotel Dusk, room 215. I'll keep that in mind. Keys dug up with magnet. Oh yeah, I forget, this game also has the strangely hilarious description of action later on. I don't know what it is about it, but it just cracks me up every fucking time. Well, I'll point it out when we get to it. We followed the monks to a secret monastery. I just escaped from there. All the patients are still alive. I have to find the citizens before it's too late. Maybe Helen is alive too. So, the second game has a bit more in terms of puzzles, but it's also more open-ended. There's like buildings you can go into in this town to explore, collect items, and just complete some puzzles to be able to reach the monastery to save your daughter. Because she just can't stop getting into trouble. Thomas Warden, why aren't you getting medicine from the monks? Because fuck you, bitch. She turned off the lights. Cool, I found the map. I found room. There's a grave key behind the airshaft. I need tongs to get it. Hey, you're gonna need grave keys to reach a secret monastery, by the way. Kind of a dumb gimmick, but whatever. we're in an open world game. We might as well use it. Also, isn't it just amazing how they have this idea? Like, open world horror puzzle game on the Java mobile edition phone games. Like, this whole thing with J2ME, it was not made to be for games. Initially, when it was made for just making like apps. It wasn't good for anything else. This lever is missing a shaft. I think you can find like a stick or something. Because I mean, I'm gonna need the broom. I can't break the broom. I don't remember the SIM card part, so I'll take your word for it. But yeah, it was essentially just for running apps. Sheriff's metallic star is glimmering on his chest. How can I fish it up? Well, I have a magnet, but I need something to lower it down. Need a key to open this. Yeah, they did, yeah. Oh, I guess I gotta use the broom as a lever. Eventually, as I read, Oracle came up with an idea to update J2ME to support gaming. But by that time, it was already too late. People just weren't interested in that anymore, and that's mainly because smartphones were coming out and they were starting to take over. Okay, so there's a boss fight in the shop, and my god, he's such a bastard. Also, the music for boss fights is... wow. I'll do you a favor. If you collect enough coins, the game tells you to look up a walkthrough. It's so sad that Steve Jobs died of lymphoma. Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Oh, don't kill me, bro. I always forget how you're supposed to kill this son of a bitch. It's a little specific with this guy, because he gets stuck on this fucking spot a lot. But you pretty much have to kill him. You have to kill the monster first, yeah. Come on, die, 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 die. Boom. What is Ligma? Oh. Do you really want to know? You're not gonna like the answer. Yeah, I have the tongs. Well, you got it. Air shaft opened with tongs. Grave key. Wait. Oh, I needed the tongs to open that as well, for some reason. Well, now I can go to these areas. Oh, I see why the message did not pop up. Sorry. I didn't realize it wasn't working. So for this game they introduced the candles as a mechanic. Kind of an interesting idea. But it's an idea that can get you killed. Because for every 2 steps you take with a candle in your hand, it loses light until eventually it goes out. Doesn't show on my end that the messages are being held by Automod. That's probably a good thing. Because then people can't say, oh, my messages are held up. Unban me, plus. I imagine it's better suited for situations where people would be abusing this kind of thing. Monks are stealing bodies from the morgue and taking them to their secret monastery. I bet I will be eaten. Yes. I've hidden the morgue key inside my jacket. He's not gonna give me the fucking key, so you just fucking let him die. You've gonna fucking die, bro. I keep forgetting how to get out of the menu. Yeah, so he just fucking died because I let the monsters into his room. A few sips from the bottles make me feel better. Yeah. Because sipping is good. Don't forget to sip from mystery bottles in hospitals. There's also something you can collect here called putrid muffins. I don't know what the hell that's all about. I've never collected all of them. I personally think it's a waste of time. Maybe it unlocks something. Probably just unlocks a hidden Pong minigame like it does in the third game. That is a thing, by the way. A trigger is blocking the door. Well, we'll do it, but not today. Because I just want to play spooky games today. Which is essentially this. Ah, okay. Do I need this? Yes, I do need this. I need this. Well, actually, you can sit on the switch. I don't have to use my lantern. The power of puzzles. So you want to be here to put the fuse in the fuse box. got 2 fuses. Alley lights are on. Earns 2 batteries. I'm not sure what's that for. Well, alley lights are now on, so I can go to here, to the lower city. Are you guarding one piece of a grave key? Yes, you may have it if you give me a coin. Oh, well, I got 3 of those. Here you go, beggar. I have the key. You can have it if you can find it under the garbage. I don't know why this part fucking cracks me up every time. Or at least it did as a kid. I don't know why I found this message just funny. Broom used to clean garbage. Doesn't seem to have quite the same effect anymore. I guess the power of broom used to clean garbage just wore off of me. But as a kid, it used to crack me up. I think it's just the way the game delivers the message that was funny. Like, it wastes no time. It's very surgical, very sterile. Broom used to clean garbage. I'll go visit Crazy Benjamin instead. He lives in the southern woods. Yeah, alright. Sounds like a plan. Ew. Why are you hurting me? Oh yeah, you got this. You gotta run from the blowfly guy. The fucking worm monster. Well, not really run. You gotta feed him fucking lanterns. Deja vu again. Boom. You need a key to open this door. I think that's to the morgue. You don't want to go to the morgue right now, because you will actually die if you go there. The game's not fucking around. Benjamin's front yard. Putrid muffin. Oh yeah. Do I have bone? No. I accidentally closed the game. Every time I watch your stream, I get deja vu. Deja vu of what exactly? Oh, well, I didn't lose any progress. That's good. This is open. Have I been here? No, I haven't. This is school. I wish you could carry the light bulbs over from other areas. Damn, this candle was fucking worthless. Wait! No, don't do it. Ow. I'm gonna put this here. Speaking of games to play, there is a game that I have on my mind that I would like to play on the stream, but I know the moment I bring it up, people will be like, no, don't do it. Yeah, I need to die. I only had 1 hit left and I couldn't get out of that situation. And they don't want me to do it because of some bad experiences, but one time I tried it. Which, I mean, it's understandable, but you don't need to be so... You don't need to be so worried about it. and that game is called Freedom Force. I still think it's a great game, and I will stand by it. It's just that people are afraid of its glory, because superheroes have catchphrases that they are obligated by contract to repeat. You got the key with the magnet. I'm tormented with the guilt of the fate of citizens. Are the monks planning to eat the citizens? They just continue their tests. I need a sharp blade to cut this rope down. Well, the surgical knife will help. Alright, I got rope, I got grave key. Nice, nice. So you needed the rope, which for whatever reason the school was just showing off. I'm not sure what to think about this, but they were just showing it off. So you can get the sheriff's badge. Because, you know, this game doesn't just have items, it has item combining. Now we have rope with magnet. Alright, I got the dirty sheriff's badge. Now we can go to... Well, not this, I need to get soap. Morgue. Oh yeah. I guess I have to go into the morgue a little. You don't want to like go too far. Because as I remember, yeah, a fucking monk just shows up and starts wandering around. And I think if he sees you, he just straight up murders you. You don't want that. Is the monk from Birmingham? No, he just has that autism virus again. I have that other fuse. I only have 4 pieces of that thing. What do I have? I have a syringe. Is syringe acceptable to use on a dog? Asking for a friend. Oh wait. Is there anything left in the shop I need to pick up? I don't think there is. No, I don't think so. Well, I guess I'll try jabbing the dog. Dog ate anesthetized food and fell asleep. Oh. I mean, that works? It's not exactly what I had in mind. What I had in mind is we jab the dog. Now eat the dog to assert dominance. Frankly, that's what they should do. But for whatever reason, we don't. So this is Crazy Benjamin's house? Not sure why he's called that, but He leads an interesting, eccentric life where he sits in the dark, completely surrounded by monsters. I probably need that light bulb. And the monsters don't even attack him. Hell, he's not even visible until you turn on the fucking TV in his room. Damn, he looks fucked up. You must disguise yourself as a monk at the morgue. The monks will then lead you to the entrance. To open the entrance, you will need a grave key combined of 6 pieces. Take my notes. I already know how this works, but thank you. You're very generous and kind for no good reason. I must empty the bathtub to get the soap that is in there. Doesn't soap normally float? I must be misremembering how soap works. Plunger. Alright, let's go. Oh, they don't call it plunger, it's called toilet pump. Alright. Alright, so we got some soap. Now. Now then. We can use soap to clean the sheriff's badge. Am I pressing the wrong button? Ah, okay, yeah. Here we go. And with that, we can go into the sheriff's house. He still has some cells up, but nobody's inside. I wonder why. Oh, look at that. There's a light bulb. Well, I imagine the simple reason is because all the monsters ate the prisoners, if there were any. I think that's a window. Yes. Indeed was a window. A window to my soul. Alright. Playing Skyrim? I've seen your message from Steam about playing Skyrim like 500 times now. I am so happy to be informed that you're playing Skyrim. Wait, how does this door open? Oh. I'm modding for co-op. Okay. Alright, I can still take 2 hits. Well, technically I can still take 1 more hit before I collapse, keel over, and die. Probably don't want to do all of those things. It generally tends to be bad for one's health. There's a jail key behind the bars. I got it. got the cellar key. But yeah, I heard that 9 out of 10 doctors don't recommend dying. There's a monk. Maybe he's looking for the sheriff's piece of the grave key. Bucket of water. Well, I still have soap. So put soap in water to get soapy water. Soapy water thrown on the floor. And monk dies. Now they say passes out, but I don't know. That monk is really a night creature. I might need that cloak for disguise. Hello, I'm under the water. It is getting hard to breathe. Please help me. Well, that's because the one doctor is actually just a necromancer in disguise. Reuse, reduce, reanimate. To be fair, I do agree with the message, but there surely are better ways. Okay, I got the cloak. I'm missing one piece. I think that last piece is held up in the cemetery. But I think to get that, I need to go to the morgue to be led to wherever they are keeping the fucking thing. So when you have the monk outfit, you can walk in the darkness without taking any damage. It's pretty nifty. Forbidden graveyard. Assembled grave key will reveal the secret. Nah, that's cool. I need the other graveyard. This is not the graveyard that I'm looking for. Oh no. No, that's Benjamin's room. I don't want this. Okay. Graveyard is up north. Huh. I didn't think of it. Oh, I should be able to access it now. It's locked. Oh, but that's not. It's nice that you're able to keep the disguise on no matter what. Okay, never mind. One of these useless ass graves is just there for the putrid muffin collectible. Still don't know what they're good for. I don't think anyone knows. I don't think anyone bothered to get them. Bone? I found a bone. What for? I'm not gonna do anything with the dog. Maybe there's like alternative ways of dealing with a dog. That'd be pretty nifty. You don't see this kind of variety in these kind of games. Anyway, I have everything, so now I just need to go back to the library. No. My bad. I just need to go back to the museum. Yeah, there we go. Put the grave key pieces here. Then I think you need sheriff's badge to act as a substitute for the missing eye. Then the statue just welds the fucking key together. I I ain't even mad. And now you have a grave key, so now you can go into the monastery. Just don't forget your cloak. Yeah, this is relatively quick. Hello, I'm here to be picked up. Please pick me up. What the hell? Was I not supposed to walk in there like this? Or is there an alternate route now? Ah, okay. There is an alternate route. Alright. I guess you were supposed to come here later? Anyway, grave key in place? I'm in it. I better keep the cloak on so I won't be recognized. Did I just take damage? Sign says test objects. If you turn the lights out, something funny happens. They all turn into monsters, and then you can kill them with light. So it may not have been necessarily funny. Do I need to go through here? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, because I need to go through here. And then you find Helen and the game is over. This was shorter. Citizens are taken to a village of dark monks. We must find them before it's too late. End of the second part in Darkest Fear trilogy. The horrendous journey continues in the final episode. Damn. Overall F ranking. Just because I only killed 36 monsters, didn't play the darts, nor King Bong, and I don't even know what Darkest Worm is. I know what King Bong is, it's just a weird Pong minigame. Game completed reward, Monk Cloak Code. Yeah, just put that in any time in the game and you get free Monk Cloak. Fucking cheat codes in our phone games, I swear to God. Alright, one more before we hit the road. So this is Darkest Fear 3 Nightmare. I like how we stuck with that main theme. I like how we also have difficulty select. I don't know why. Let's play on hard. Why not? The story doesn't matter. Like it ever does. Anyway, in this part, well, you found your daughter, but she's turning into a dark monster. And she now has sensitivity to light. But she's now a playable character. Is this still made by the same people? I haven't actually paid attention to the people working on this. Seems like producer is different. It's no longer Lowry. Oh yeah, and in this game, dark monks are not evil. Autism bacteria. She will turn into a monster if you don't make the antidote. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you have it? No. You have to play the game to find the antidote ingredients. Come on, Thomas, you know how this works. Anyway, the first few levels I think are just tutorial levels. This might sound crazy, but then the cell phone appears on screen. Press one of the flashing buttons. You're right, it does sound crazy. Oh god, remember these control schemes? Yum! Impressive. Now do you want us to guide you through new situations? No, I don't need a tutorial. I'm a big boy. Also, now we walk even faster. It feels even less like a grid. And you can switch characters with Zero. So with Thomas you have to do puzzles in the light, and with Helen you have to do puzzles in the dark. And make sure they don't interact with each other, because otherwise they may end up killing each other or themselves. Like in this case, Thomas cannot get too close to Helen because she will die from light exposure. This game also has another interesting feature which I thought was kind of weird, but I mean, okay. And that feature doesn't show up very often, but then it does. It will catch you off guard because the feature is jump scares. They're not loud jump scares either, which I find intriguing. They're visual hallucinations? Question mark? It's something. You will see it. I'll point it out to you when it happens. But they're the kind of thing that I'm not sure what exactly it does to make the game better. But they definitely add a little bit of mood and soul to this game. Just fucking... Oh, I think I understand what they meant by hard mode. Oh yeah, I understand now. Yeah, no bullshitting through the dark. You gotta do this right. He only has 1 HP. Holy shit. Well, I mean, that's how realistically it would have ended. Oh dear. I don't know if that's actually close enough. Oh god. That was close enough. I nearly died there, actually. B. Alright. So I think this is where... I think this is where you either get a fucking ingredient or a monster ability. Which is specifically a thing for Helen. Yeah, I think it's a monster ability. You really tried out a lot of things with this series. I wish we pushed it more. Anyway, cool ability, I guess. Now she knows how to crawl. I don't know, I'm not too convinced. But, you know, crawling is an ability, I suppose? Can you crawl with items? Oh yeah, you can. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Anyway, you definitely want to do this, because need to get the light. Oh, actually. Since I only have 1 HP, I can't just rush it. So I think it would make sense to put the torch like that. So then I can get this. And this tunnel needs to be dark anyway. Yeah, run away, pussy. And that should be good enough. Only problem is getting through here without Helen dying. Alright, that's good. F. I don't even know what the ratings are supposed to be. They feel arbitrary. Oh yeah, they introduce throwing stones. You can use that to just get things over walls. I think this is the first instance of a jump scare. Usually gets triggered when you walk around dead people. Yeah, there you go. Hope you didn't miss it. And if you did, you can actually rewind the stream while it's going. I think I have that feature enabled. Yeah, I have DVR enabled, so you can actually scroll back a little and see the jump scare. Isn't that cool? I can. Oh, Thomas, you dumbass! You killed her. Whoops, I was too close with the torch. She fucking killed over. Anyway, I guess you'll get another chance to see the jump scare. Here it comes. Oh, dead bodies! Oh, they make me see monsters. Yeah, I think the inclusion of the jump scare, while kinda silly, I thought it was interesting. I never interpreted it as, you know, oh, I need to be scared of this. Because it's a spooky, scary. I always interpreted it more as a... either one of the characters is losing their minds. She died again. She was too close to the light. Ah! I didn't see it. Ironically. I need to be more careful. I'm gonna trigger it again. I do think it's a pretty cool visual actually, even if it's not an effective jump scare. Because I don't recall any other game on the mobile phones ever doing anything like that ever again. Yeah, I always thought of it as like Thomas or Helen just hallucinating. Like they're seeing monsters because we're walking around with all of these dead people everywhere that were torn up by the monsters. So it's like, ah, shit. I'm starting to see shit. Don't leave the level without first getting your antidote. The strange musical stinger is not part of a jump scare. Just what you'd like to know. Boss 1. I am some spider fucking bastard. Need a hint? No, I think I'm good. Damn, he ate all my stones. Oh, never mind, he didn't. It's kind of slow for a spider monster thing, but that's okay. I died. They don't get rid of the darkness monsters for the boss fight here. Whoops, I threw it in the wrong spot. What happened to my stone? Oh. I get the feeling I may have soft locked myself. I don't quite remember how I'm supposed to beat this guy. Maybe I should take the hint. Throw a stone at the monster with Helen. Use the torch to burn the monster with Thomas. Wait, Helen is in this fight too? Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, well, I was wondering what that was all about with the stones. So you just need to distract the guy so he can set his fucking brain on fire. And then, of course, you throw a stone to Helen so that she has something to distract with. Alright. Hey, you dumbass. Just need to hit him one more time. I always have an appreciation for puzzle bosses. There we go. You survived. Well, I did. I don't know why they used that particular animation for him to fall over. Because it looks like his fucking throat just got cut open. But, you know, if you gotta reuse animations, you might as well make the most out of them. Peoples. Oh, you might get a jump scare. Oh yeah, they also got these roaming enemies now. Ah, here it is. Wow, I got it stuck. It's the first time I had that happen. You can see this fucking thing more clearly, though I probably want to move it out of the screen. You know, epilepsy warning and all that. I got the other monster ability. Move big boulder. Some pretty good timing there, actually. Oh, excuse me. need to trigger this? Very important. I think Thomas will need to walk through here. So there's these red skeletons here that will wander around places if you let them out of wherever they're held in. Sometimes they won't be like blocked off of anything, so they'll just emerge and start chasing after you just like that. It can be quite annoying. Fuck. Hey, probably should put a box on that. There we go. It's nice that we're no longer resorting to lanterns. We're using proper fucking torches. Oh, it's 9 PM now. Guess what? I've been awake for 24 hours. Aren't you proud of me? Don't say yes. Oh, this is a bit of a problem. How are you supposed to do this legitimately? I never actually figured that out. Because the torch doesn't have enough reach. Maybe I could push that box? Nah, but wait, I need another source of light, that's the problem. If I push the box, then I can't reach it. And toggling that switch doesn't do anything. There has to be some way to do it. Maybe it could be done something like this. Let's see. Yeah, because now Helen can bring the mirror in closer. Just fucking put it down here somewhere. And she can just walk in here. Just sit by the exit. Where she is not going to harm herself or anyone else. And that's all I needed from that. There we go. I remember always having a bit of a struggle figuring that one out as a kid. I guess I wasn't smart enough. Helen and Thomas got separated. Aren't they already separated considering the problem with, you know, their need to stay out in like light and dark and shit? I would have thought they were already separated. Apparently not separated enough. Oh well. Well, evidently they're not that separated. like a couple of walls. It's no big deal. I think I did a fuck up. Well, I am getting a little too tired to keep going, so I'll leave this for later. But I had a pretty good time. I think we should stream more often on YouTube. Even though I know we all prefer Twitch because it's just a little more convenient in a variety of ways, but I feel like YouTube will just be a better source. So who keeps putting these likes? I don't mind at all, but who's doing this? It's kind of funny to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day actually. I'm getting really tired and my brain is not working properly. We can always finish it later at some other point. But I guess in this case, if we are doing streams on YouTube, then they're just gonna be done less often, so as not to spam the hell out of everyone on YouTube. Because this isn't really supposed to be a streaming channel anyway. So, yeah. Goodbye.